Hello, I'm your host, Lewis, and welcome to SIS Essence, where we aim to reveal the hidden histories, talents, and abilities here at South Island School. Coming up, we have a live performance, teacher challenges involving an incomprehensible feat of physical strength, and a relentless test of concentration. Keep watching for some surprises, astonishing facts, and some laughs. On today's show, we have the wonderful Mr. Corns, head of IVCP and a great business teacher to many students. We've compiled a list of grueling questions in order to pull back the curtain on his life before and beyond teaching. Welcome to SAS, Mr. Corns, SAS Essence, Mr. Corns, the only teacher that's willing to show up today. How you doing?
Very well. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
We can't get rid of you, can we?
I'll be here next year, folks. You count on that. So let's move on to our first question, shall we? So where would you be if you hadn't chose to be a teacher?
Well, when I was younger, I used to do a lot of pole vaulting competitively as well to pretty good standards. So if I was a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, I think I'd have been a professional pole vaulter.
Do you think you'll ever go back to that?
I think I'm too old. I don't think I can fly over.
Well, age is just a number, Mr.
Anymore.
Corns.
True that.
Well, you haven't always been a teacher, though, so what's a job that you've considered doing but dropped out last minute?
Actually, before I came to Hong Kong, I nearly took a job in a school in Dubai, in Saudi Arabia. But within about 2 hours of landing, I knew it wasn't for me. Me and my partner were separated at the airport, put into separate taxis, male and female, stopped off for food, and we were in separate queues at McDonald's, male and female. So it's that segregation, unless you're married, that's a lifestyle that we weren't willing to take to. So pleased we came to Hong Kong.
Yeah, fair enough. Hong Kong's great anyways. So what's the weirdest job you've ever had then?
Weirdest job? I've had over 30 different jobs, and they've all been quite weird. I think the weirdest was probably as a designer for payment cards, credit cards, making the images on the front of the cards. That was an interesting one.
Do you have any interesting designs you'd like to share?
One guy actually missed the deadline to submit his design. It was for a music festival weekend, and he just said, just put your face on the card. It's kind of in keeping with the weird vibe of the weekend. So thankfully, I managed to persuade him to get a design last minute, and my face wasn't on that card for the whole weekend.
Oh, I'd like to see that quite a lot.
No one wants to see that, Lewis.
All right. So how long have you been a teacher then?
11 years.
11 years, wow. So then what made you want to become a teacher then?
It's that opportunity to be creative, much like my previous jobs, have a positive impact on young people, and travel, and of course get some nice holidays to be able to do that travel.
Yeah, fair enough. So then we've heard that there's no limit to the length of that you'll go to support your students. What's the most extraordinary thing you've done then?
I think the act that probably pushed the limit the most was doing this 2 years ago. I had to dress up as Aladdin and sing A Whole New World with a pink silk scarf wrapped around my head. That pushed my patience.
Amazing. Do you want to give a teaser to the audience?
No, you're fine. I'm sure it's out on the internet somewhere for you to
All right, fair enough. So thank you, Mr. Corns, for being here and showing probably more than you wanted to hear. Next up, we sent Mr. Corns back to school to sit a test. Let's see how he did.
We tasked Mr. Corns to do an exam while having Miss Chant distracting him with different items and anything she can think of bringing. Let's see if he can pass this exam.
Get that. Don't like it. Don't. Stop it. No, you wrote a P. So perfect. Because that's what I'm going to get, full marks.
CP.
CP? How do you CP? Plug. Stop it. Oh, that's great. Done! 30 seconds out.
I'd rather scratch my eardrums out than listen to the sound of that balloon. Let's hope you don't have anyone trying to distract you like that next time you take a test. So far, we've discovered a lot that we didn't really know about Mr. Corns, but what about the hidden talents of SIS students? Put your hands together for Rasheen Byrne and Brian Chant performing Afraid by Triton.
Setting out away from home, staring down at the white sea foam, waiting for what lies ahead. Looking out through empty air, feel the wind blow through my hair. We'll be together till the end, drifting apart across the waves. I don't know what to do or what to say. I don't know where to go now. I'm trapped upon the stormy seas. All I want is company. I don't know where to go. I'm afraid. Remember all the promises we made, and now I'm left feeling betrayed. Drifting apart across the waves, I don't know what to do or what to say. I don't know where to go now. I'm trapped upon the stormy seas. All I want is company. I don't know where to go. I'm afraid. Afraid.
Wow, I may have shed a tear or two. Thank you so much, Rasheen and Grant. That was beautiful. So we've seen how Mr. Corns copes in a high-pressure academic environment, but how will he fare in a more physical challenge? Here comes Extreme Obstacles!
2 men. 1 egg and spoon race. 3, 2, 1, go! Penalty! 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 Headshot. Hey, Mr. Coins, you just won.
What? I beat him!
So Mr. Corns has faced physical and academic challenges. However, what do students think of Mr. Corns? But more importantly, what does Mr. Corns think of his students? To put this to the test, we invited one of his students to play What's Up Teach. Welcome to SAS Essence, Abby Sampson. They can't see each other. Each other has a paddle with pictures of them on it. We're going to ask them 6 questions. To win, all they have to do is match each other's answers. For example, if I ask who showed up to more lessons throughout the year, what would your answer be? Perfect. Now, let's go on ahead. So, first question. who talks the most in class?
Easy.
So you both agree Abby talks the most then. Okay, so who is the most fashionable then? You both agree each other are the most fashionable people. Oh, why is that?
She just wears Justin Bieber hoodies.
Can't be Justin Bieber.
Nothing wrong with Justin Bieber, Mr. Corns. Gotta get with the times. So, who has the best hair then? You both agree Abby has the best hair. You should follow her example, Mr. Corns.
Mine's going.
So, who has the weirdest laugh then? Oh, so you think each other has the weirdest laugh.
Good laugh.
So, who procrastinates the most then? That was a quick answer, Mr. Corns. You both believe Abby procrastinates the most. All right. And final question, who is the better model of you two? Oh, Mr. Corns, could you strike a pose for us then, please? Oh, my heart's racing.
Blue steel.
Wow, that was one hell of a bonding experience. You could call them family. It is now the end of our show and our journey to reveal the essence of South Island School. We hope you enjoyed the show and hey, maybe learned a thing or two about yourself, the students, or plain old Mr. Corns. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.